Exciting. I got a chance to try this summer, and it quickly became one of my favorites because a lot of us, most of us, have not had an easy time finding a good SPF. I think we've all learned now in the generation that we're in, finally, that we all have to wear SPF, even on rainy days, even in the middle of winter, right? But a lot of the times the SPFs that we have or that we've tried are thick, are chunky, are cakey, are white. They leave a white cast. Well, this now is an effective SPF 50 made specifically, like literally, to go on lightweight and invisible. They thought of those problems and fixed them for us. So great to wear all alone, or specifically also made to wear under makeup. Because that's another thing. You could put on your SPF of any brand that you might have. But then when you go to put on your makeup, that's when it starts getting cracky, creasy, because it's not made for that. This is specifically for that. $35 each. That's a $70 value, but we're doing $24.50 each. Fantastic. No choice to make. This is it. Broad spectrum SPF 50 does. Really a beautiful formula.
Hello Sunshine was developed to be your SPF 50, so it's your sun protection, and it's also going to be your anti-aging hydrator. So it's clinically shown to increase your hydration of your skin, but it's also your primer. So it's your SPF 50, your anti-aging serum, and it's your primer all in one step. So this does so much more than just give you the sun protection. And to your point, Rosina, it's so true. If you don't have an SPF that's built into your foundation already for you, and to be honest, a lot of times, I mean, unless it's a CC cream from IT Cosmetics, most of them don't have 50, okay? It's normally like an SPF 10 or 15 if you're lucky. So the higher the SPF, the more protection that your skin is going to get. And this is an SPF 50, so that's huge. It's invisible, which means it's going to be undetectable on the skin. The other thing is that because we use a skincare base, because it has an anti-aging primer as the base of the formula, when you put this on underneath your makeup, so say you have a foundation that you absolutely love, okay? Maybe it's a brand that's not IT Cosmetics altogether. I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure you're wearing your SPF, because that's the number one thing that you can do to prevent your skin from, number one, if you trying to minimize your risk of skin cancer. But in addition to that, if you want to protect your skin, this is how you get it in a way that is so lightweight. It doesn't feel like you're wearing layers, okay? It has UVA and UVB protection, which means it's protecting your skin from the rays of the sun that age us and that burn us. Both of those things we don't want to happen. And the SPF is huge. The higher the number, the better it's going to be for you. And this is an SPF 50. Remember, it's invisible. You don't see it. You could use it under your makeup. You could use it without makeup. And it's loaded with antioxidants and beautiful skincare ingredients like the provitamin E and also hydrating hyaluronic acid. So you're going to get some plumping effect. And you can rest assured and feel really good about putting it on, because it's not going to clog your pores, which is what non-comedogenic means. It's also dermatologist-tested, which is amazing because we are a brand that works with plastic surgeons, dermatologists. And if you're someone who has concerns about, using products that are cruelty-free, you can rely on knowing that this is also cruelty-free. So maybe you have a foundation that you love. Maybe you love Celebration Foundation, which is a powder foundation. You're like, I love the coverage. I love the way it makes my skin look and feel, but there's no SPF in it. Do I skip it? No, do not skip it. Put your Hello Sunshine on underneath. Give it about 30 to 60 seconds to let it dry down before you put anything on top. And it will act as your primer.
Look at that texture. Look at that formula. It is a serum. It's like a watery serum that doesn't feel greasy, doesn't feel like, sometimes I felt like with SPFs, Des, like like my skin can't breathe, like it's like clogging, right? Like that's what it feels like. And I know makeup might do that. That's why we have to wash our face and all of that. But from the moment that you put it on your face, you feel like you just clogged up every single pore. This doesn't, you could see that on camera. It is lightweight, it's breathable, it's skincare, it's a moisturizer, it's a serum.
It is.
That is SPF 50. Thank you very much. Like, you know what I mean?
Huge.
If you could like lie to yourself and be like, I'm just putting on my moisturizer, but it just has SPF 50 in it. That's it.
Yeah, a lot of SPF are just SPF, and there's nothing wrong with that. The number one thing that you can do to combat the signs of aging, in addition to prevent skin cancer, is wear an SPF. What we have found, and this is just out there generally, 90% of aging skin issues come from the sun. Whether it's lines and wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, dryness, sallowness, accelerating the loss of firmness and the loss of volume. The sun is notorious for beating our skin. This is how you take care of it. This is an SPF that does so much more than just protect from the sun. And if that's all it did, that would be amazing. But it still does so much more. It has a built-in anti-aging serum. You can see how Stacey's skin has that beautiful glow to it. Remember I said it was invisible? You can't even see it. Of course, it comes out of the tube white. We saw that. But it absorbs and melts into the skin in this invisible way so that you don't feel like you're wearing anything on your skin. So that when you do go to put your makeup on, remember, it also acts as your primer.
Fabulous.
So it's going to give you the perfect base for any foundation that you put on top.
Instead of $35 each, we're at $24.50 each. Get these home. You're going to love them. Give us a call to place your order, 800-500-7590. All right, well,